Hi, I'm Betty. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to prepare a very simple but delicious spaghetti with lobster sauce. As you can see, the ingredients are few and simple. I have a cooked lobster. I've got a 1/4 cup of heavy cream. I have a cup of diced tomatoes. These are canned. A 1/2 cup of white wine, a chopped shallot, and some spaghetti. The only additional ingredients are a pot of salted boiling water. So let's begin. First, we're going to dissect this lobster. And the first thing I'm going to do is pull off the tail. I'm doing this in a baking dish because I want to preserve any liquid that comes out of the lobster. And also, I want to use any of the liver or tomalley. And I can see there's quite a bit. I know this looks nasty, but it's really going to help make our sauce extremely flavorful. I want to get every bit of that out of there. Good. Okay, to get the meat out of the tail, I'm using my poultry shears. And I'm just going to cut down the middle here. And I just need to get a fork. And I'm going to reach in and hopefully this will just pop right, there we are, popped right out. Okay, next we want the claws. And I'm going to use a paper towel because these can be a little sharp. I'm using a little pick. See if we can get that meat out. There doesn't seem to be much in there. Okay, now using a lobster cracker, we'll crack this claw. And just get all of that meat out. Alright, I've removed all of the meat from the lobster and cut it into bite-sized chunks. And I also have all of the liquid and the liver in this bowl, which will go into the sauce. And I know it doesn't look appetizing now, but trust me, it will be delicious. I've melted a tablespoon of butter in a skillet. It's on medium heat, and I'm going to add our chopped shallot. And that's going to cook for just a few minutes to soften. The shallot has softened, and now I'm going to add my diced tomatoes. And we're going to let them cook now for about 5 minutes. The tomatoes have cooked down a little bit, and now I'm going to add all these juices and innards from the lobster and let those cook for a couple of minutes. And you'll see all of that sort of nasty looking green stuff is really going to disappear. My pasta water is boiling, and I'm going to add a good 2 tablespoons of salt. And I do it gradually so my water doesn't bubble up and boil all over the place. All right, I'm going to add, for the 2 of us, 6 ounces of thin spaghetti. You can use fettuccine, linguine, whichever pasta you prefer. But I do think a long, thin pasta goes best with this dish. Let's get that all down in the water. And we're going to cook the pasta for just about 7 minutes. It will complete its cooking, as you'll see in the sauce. Right, now to my tomato and lobster mixture, I'm going to add a half cup of white wine. And we'll let that cook down a little bit. With 3 minutes left until my pasta is ready, I'm going to add my 1/4 cup of heavy cream. And we'll let that cook and get that nicely mixed in there. With 1 minute and 30 seconds left before my pasta is ready, I'm going to add the lobster. Remember, it's already cooked, so we're really reheating it, and we don't want to overcook it. Instead of putting the pasta in a colander, as I usually do, I'm going to transfer this with tongs into my pot because I want the pasta to cook in the pot for a few minutes and blend with the sauce. And also, I don't want to throw away the water because if this is a little thick, I want to add some of the pasta water. Just get this all mixed up nicely. It looks as though I've transferred enough water with my pasta that I don't really need to add any more. It looks just right. And now I'm ready to serve. And there you have it, pasta with lobster sauce. Enjoy, and visit my website for additional recipes.